Today's episode of Still Untitled is brought to you by Squarespace. It's a fast and easy way to get your website online in an idiot-proof way. When we did our first website at Maximum PC, I don't even think you were there yet.
Yeah.
But we basically paid a dude a few $1,000s, and he built a movable type website for us. So, it was okay, but it was a real pain in the butt, and it I couldn't go in and change stuff. It was difficult. With Squarespace, you don't have that problem.
CMSs today are amazing. Real-time editing, responsive design automatically, and just tons of templates and assets.
And if you just need like one page that looks really nice and has all of your stuff on it, you don't need a blog roll or anything fancy like that. You can do what's called a cover page, and it'll tell everything you need to tell about your business or site or whatever, portfolio, whatever it is you want in one page. It's so easy. Jeff Bridges can do it. Wow. So Squarespace, thanks for supporting the show. If you want to sign up, you get a 10% off your first order by using the offer code Untitled when you check out, and also show your support for this podcast. Welcome to Still Untitled, the Adam Savage Project. I'm Will.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Norm.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
And good night.
We did that before.
I'm enjoying my new favorite drink.
Okay.
Bundaberg ginger beer, which is in and of itself phenomenal.
I like that with a little rum or bourbon in it.
And it's yes, right.
Yeah.
It is Australian in origin.
Really?
Hence the small kangaroo. They now make a diet ginger beer.
Do they make it with real gingers?
Yes. Oh, you can see the ginger floating inside.
He means gingers like him and me.
Oh, I stole that joke from Adam's Family Values with regard to Girl Scouts.
no.
Oh my God. Raul Julia, I will forever miss him. He's great
so
as the
good.
villain in Tequila Sunrise.
Really?
Mel
I'm glad you
Gibson.
say that. You said that and not Street Fighter.
Street Fighter.
Maybe
I
in
have
his
read
last
about
role.
that. Yeah. Oh.
Really? That was his last role?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I think he hid his illness.
That's something that he should have vengeance for.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. And am I right? Kylie Minogue.
Yes, that's right.
And they had like an affair while they were making it.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Gross.
Yes,
You
she
know-
got a little bit of that. She got a Belgian
She
waffle.
got the split.
Oh, wow. And now he's doing Volvo or his car commercial.
Dude, that
Volvo
Volvo
truck
commercial
commercial, that's amazing.
Was remarkable.
So I think he is actually due for one of the movies.
You
that
know,
we
all of his
wanna
movies
talk
are
about.
so poorly made.
I'm saying, no.
Oh.
JCVD.
Oh, you're doing it.
I'm doing a segue.
You're doing a segue.
I think JCVD
It was a really nice segue, Norm.
Let's just say Norm does the best segues, and we always miss them.
It has always been the case. Defining characteristic of podcasts. Bad segues.
So
You're right.
He did JCVD, which is great. He plays like a version of himself.
Did you just call Jean-Claude Van Damme JCVD?
No, there's a movie called JCVD.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's a meta movie about the action hero in which he plays a version of himself, kind of like openly weeping on camera, and it's sort of a documentary style of him making a movie that is actually made for the.
Is it a mockumentary or is it a meta?
It's not a mockumentary.
Okay.
It's more like a meta documentary, or it's actually sort of meta fictional.
Is this like when Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor of California?
Oh boy.
He's the best Democrat we've ever had in that office.
That's true. Absolutely true.
But I think Jean-Claude Van Damme is due for a great revenge flick.
You're
A great
absolutely right.
modern revenge.
You mean like a Liam Neeson style
That's right. The Taken
Taken
style.
or
Which
Taken.
that
movie
it's
is
so
so good.
sad that Liam Neeson is now like that is the thing he's known for in popular culture.
Well, no.
It's better than Qui-Gon Jinn.
Actually, there was a long article. I think it was on the Dissolve last year, which is one of my new favorite film websites, and you should check it out because they have great film writing.
I'm in based on the name.
Yeah, and they talked about the fact that Liam Neeson does a couple of maybe one or two important movies every year. By important, I mean like dramatically interesting and, probably for no money. And then he also does one or two of his, old guy getting revenge on everybody. And he does it right now better than anyone alive. So we've got The Gray and you've got the Taken movies, which are really the weakest of his.
Taken one
The
was
first one was
great.
really good.
2 and 3, not so much.
I don't think the first one was very good.
I only watched it once.
The plot bugged the crap out of me. I want to see reasons why they're smart instead of like I just determined exactly who it was. I mean, it just seems sort of like randomly like.
Was that Craig Ferguson doing Liam Neeson?
This is the whole. Yeah. I'm terrible.
Okay.
And then he did.
It's still better than Dick Van Dyke's and Mary Poppins.
He did the spy one where he lost his memory.
That one was very entertaining with January Jones.
I've only watched two. I've only watched the two Taken movies. I don't think I've seen any of the rest of these.
Well, he's really, really good at that stuff.
I'm just sad. I'm saying that I'm just sad that people remember him for that now, not for like Schindler's List.
I think people remember him for Schindler's List.
Oh, is that the door blowing open? Okay, that's bad.
Norm's just running away.
Norm had to go to the bathroom.
Norm needs to get his revenge on
Norm
someone.
had Popeye's chicken for breakfast.
Oh, that's always a mistake. Man,
Thank you, Norm.
Gina and I got KFC.
There was a guy getting arrested right out in
I
front of our
know. I
building.
was going to go out and ride the unicycle, and I walked outside. It's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't know what the rules about unicycling on the sidewalk are.
He also did a Walk Among the Tombstones, which was an interesting kind of action movie because it was set before smartphones and the past. And then he did Non-Stop. So he's done like
And Nonstop
6
is
of
very
these.
entertaining.
He's kind of become like the old Jason Statham.
Statham.
Yeah.
Right. And nobody's doing this better than him right now. So as far as I'm concerned, Taken 3 can be terrible. But Liam deserves his awesome success. And I'll watch them all.
So there's a trend, and revenge flicks are not new because you had the Bronson
Death Wish films.
yeah, exactly, all that stuff, but there seems to be this trend now of the guy who used to be a serious actor, and now they want to cast him in the dude getting his revenge, who's expert at killing.
This is my fantasy. If I could upload into the Matrix and choose my future, that would be it. I'd love to.
That's what I'm saying.
Be the old guy in revenge film?
Be the old guy in one revenge flick every couple of years. That would be fantastic.
You're reaching that point where you should consider putting yourself out there for one of these revenge flicks.
Everybody, I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
Adam's going to beef up.
You have a very specific set of skills, and no, they don't need to be. It's not like the old Stallone style.
It could be murdering MacGruber or MacGyver.
It's like they're very unassuming badasses.
All of this is by way of saying that The Man of Tai Chi is a terrible, terrible movie.
Oh my God.
But
I never
John
saw
Wick
that.
is a wonderful, wonderful movie.
I was
Keanu Reeves.
just blown away.
I know. I know.
That is okay. So
Which one of you was the holdout? You hadn't.
I'm always the last because I have a
You're the last.
2-year-old.
Okay, right.
That movie. So we watched it on we rented it a few nights ago. I ordered the Blu-ray as soon as we finished watching because I'm like, I'm gonna watch this 3 or 4 times easily. It is the thing that people are doing now.
Oh, spoiler cast.
Oh, you're right. This is a spoiler cast for
We're
John
about
Wick.
to talk the crap out of this movie because it is really worth talking the crap out of. And I will submit that nothing we say would limit your enjoyment of this film. We could tell you exactly.
That's exactly right.
Every bit about how it ends. It's like it's like reading the Raiders script and someone telling you the whole plot. Raiders is no less fun for knowing exactly
The plot
how it
is
goes.
the least important part of the movie. So there's a thing that happened, and I kind of blame J.J. Abrams and Joss Whedon for this.
Okay.
The invention of the smart, self-aware action movie over the last, say, 15 years, 12 or 15 years.
Yes.
And I've been looking for a while to try to figure out what the starting point for this was. I kind of want to think it was Mission Impossible 3, somewhere around there. But the self-aware script for an action movie that culminated with like the Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy, where the whole thing is kind of a wink and a nod to the audience,
Right.
is never been more obvious to me than in John Wick. So it is a movie that knows all the beats of this story going in.
Right.
You know what's going to happen. Something terrible is going to happen
Right.
to him, and then he's going to go fucking crazy